Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic will be 5 signs that you know you are tomboyish. Yeah, today I'm going to be talking about 5 signs you know you are either tomboyish or if you are a girl. So, the signs that you are tomboyish are balanced and easily recognized. Being one isn't a positive or negative, but only a categorization of style. Characteristics of tomboyishness are normally developed at a young age and carried on throughout adulthood. After reading these signs, you will know whether you are one or not. 1. You love sports and video games. No, liking the Sims and Olympic gymnastics are not signs that you're a tomboy. Sports like football, baseball, and hockey appeal to you because you take pleasure in the physical contact and exceptional athleticism. Gymnastics, dance, cheerleading are really anti-tomboyish because while they require talent, they attract an audience that seek beauty rather than physicality. Okay. Your passion for video games leans toward those that stimulate the thrill of the game rather than the aesthetic of the gameplay. While others may enjoy leisurely pace of narrative-driven games or the creativity in world-building simulators, the fast-paced, adrenaline-pumping action of sports-based game is what gets your heart racing. 2. You have guy friends. Because of your interest in sports and video games, rather than fashion and makeup, you better relate to the boys. You can hardly hold a conversation with your female friends because of your lack of curiosity about gossip and nail polish. Being a tomboy is not a bad thing. In fact, many women embrace their tomboy side and use it to their advantage. Tomboys are often seen as independent, strong, and confident women who are not afraid to stand out. Tomboys often have a more diverse group of friends than the average woman. They have a better understanding of men and can relate to them better. They have guy friends who they can talk to about sports and video games and who can also relate their disinterest in fashion and makeup. Some boys often have greater appreciation for the outdoors. They like to go camping, hiking, fishing, and explore the wilderness. They also like sports such as soccer, basketball, and baseball. This is a great way for them to stay active and stay in shape. Some boys are usually more comfortable in their own skin than other women. They are confident in their abilities and do not care what others think of them. They are also not afraid to speak their mind. They are often seen as more open-minded and accepting of different people's ideas. 3. You are adventurous. When you see a frog, you jump at the chance to hold it rather than skew and shy away disgustedly. Instead of cowering in fear, you face an adventure like a challenge. If your cat gets stuck in a tree, you climb and retrieve it rather than helplessly asking the guy next door. At a sleepover, you want to explore the outdoor and seek mischief instead of discussing and analyzing your friends' intriguing social lives. Experiencing a bed and breakfast on the roof of your high school, punishable by expulsion, beats one crowned homecoming queen any day. Some boys are often characterized as having strong sense of adventure and a willingness to take risks. This is certainly the case for the tomboy described in this text. She is willing to hold a frog, climb a tree to rescue her cat, and explore the outdoors. She would rather experience a bed and a breakfast on top of the roof than to be crowned homecoming queen. Tomboys are often more interested in physical activities than in traditionally girly pursuits. They may prefer sports and outdoor activities to dolls and makeups. They may also prefer playing with boys to stop playing with bears. The tomboy is no exception. She is more interested in exploring the outdoors and seeking mischief than discussing and analyzing her friends' social lives. Tomboys often have a strong sense of independence and self-confidence. They are not afraid to take risks and try new things. This tomboy is confident enough to jump at the chance to hold a frog and climb a tree and rescue a cat. She is also brave enough to attempt a bed and breakfast on the roof of a high school. 4. You aren't always made up. A tomboy is not ignorant of personal hygiene. However, if you are one, it's likely you aren't frightened to leave your house without makeup, styled hair, and manicured nails. When given, let's say, $100 for your birthday, your first instinct is not to touch up your highlights or visit the spa. Sure, look smarter to a tomboy, but if you fail to see reason in looking impeccably flawless every time you face the public. 5. You laugh, not giggle. In case you were born yesterday, responding to a man's joke with high-pitched dog whistle laughter is the oldest flirting trick in the book. You laugh when you cannot help it because something is actually hilarious. You don't giggle just to please those around you with your adorableness. Your laugh may be high-pitched, but it is very real and not particular to those who comment you are reacting to. Flirting is not a priority of tomboys, so they normally laugh to praise someone for saying something funny rather than demonstrate attraction. Tomboys are typically focused on flirting and instead are more likely to laugh genuinely when something is genuinely funny. They don't giggle in attempts to be cute or please someone. Tomboys also have different sense of fashion than other women, often opting for more masculine styles. They usually don't wear makeups or dresses and prefer more practical clothing. Tomboys are more likely to be involved in the traditionally masculine activities such as sports and outdoor activities. They tend to be more independent and less likely to worry about conforming to the traditional gender roles. So these are the 5 signs to know if you are tomboyish. Other signs can be shopping is a chore for you. Fashion isn't a priority and shopping is a drag. You prefer a personal shopper so you can avoid the irritation of deciding what pieces to look good and what brands are better than others. And you have very few dresses and no one knows you own them simply because you never wear them. Another one can be you are not obsessed with texting and social media. A cell phone is a girly girl's supreme accessory. To a tomboy, a phone is nothing other than a means of communication. So these are the 5 signs that you know that you are tomboyish. I hope you liked my video. Please remember to comment.